Hey there. Today I'm going to show you how to draw some very simple 2D perspective by drawing a Minecraft sheep. So when you're drawing in 2D perspective, you just have to draw in basically three line directions. So up and down, in an angle going this way in one direction, and then in another angle going in this direction. So those are the only lines I'm going to be drawing for this lesson. Now let's start with the front. So we're going to draw things, elements in the front and work our way to the back. And this is probably the easiest way to draw perspective. So let's start with the face. So starting at the top, I'm just going to draw a line going straight down. Right. From here, I'm going to draw, so this is line number one going up and down. Line number two is going in this direction. Okay, so higher up on the left, lower on the right. So we're going to draw the same length line going in this direction up here. So let's start by drawing in that direction. So imagine like the face of a square being turned this way. So this is going to be the face of the square. So start at the bottom here, and I'm going to draw that same line along this way. Now I want to make sure that I come to the same length here. So before I draw this line, let's draw a straight line down here at the same length as this. Starting up here, I'm just going to eyeball going down, making sure that this line is the same as this line. And then again, connecting these points with an angled line that matches exactly that angle. Now from here, I'm going to draw the third line direction, which is going that way. So to make this look like it's popping out, I'm going to draw a short line going in the opposite direction, going that way. From this point, I'm going to draw those three corners in that same line direction. Now all I have to do now is connect these 2 points with a vertical line, and then connect these 2 points with that same line that I drew here. Now that I have that, I want to draw the block that's behind it now, so the head. So what I need to do is draw a line that goes around this whole box that's slightly larger. So here, I'm going to move over to the right side here and draw this line, but slightly longer. So starting up here, draw a line coming down to here. So I have to imagine that this line is actually aimed at that point. This line here, this point here is aimed at that point in this direction. So now I have to draw the top, but I'll draw it higher up in this line direction. So going up here, going across and connecting that point there. Now the bottom one is actually going to vanish behind and underneath this face. So if I drew this line, it'll come underneath. This side here is going to come down and vanish behind that face. Okay, so now let's draw perspective on this box. So now I'll take this point, and again, drawing that same angle, going backwards. Now I want to make sure that this line is roughly the same length as this line here. And again, I want to draw the back of this head. So I'll draw a straight line coming down, making sure that this line is the same length as this line. And then connecting that with an angled line. Again, that same line angle. Here at this point, I want to draw this back in that same line, going backwards, and then connecting this point to here with that same angle on this side. I'll just finish that off there. Okay, so now that I have that, there's the head, I want to draw the body. So the body's sort of lower, it's more rectangular, but that's okay. I'm going to start in the center here and draw a vertical line for the front of the body. Now this is going to go all the way in the back here, so again, in that same line angle, I'll draw the bottom of the front of the body. And then the sides of the body is basically taking this point here and drawing that same line angle all the way to the back. Now the top of the back would probably be about here, about halfway. I'm going to go across, and again, come straight down to connect those 2 points. Here, I'm going to draw a line this way at the same length as I've drawn this. Oops. I'll draw an angled line, and I'll take that point and draw all the way back. Now let's get into the legs. So here, he's got sort of like thicker upper parts of the legs, and then he goes a little bit smaller. So start the front here. So I'm going to draw the front part of the leg here. Now from here, I want to draw the front. So again, go across in that same line angle, and then go straight up and tuck this underneath the body. And then on this side, I'm going to draw that angle going towards the back, and then straight up underneath the body. Let's draw this back leg. So here, around here is where the back leg starts. And again, I just want to make sure that this stays at that same angle. I'm going to cross this way and straight up. And now because there's a gap, I want this to look like it's on the same plane. So going back and straight up and tucking that underneath the body. Let's go over here. Let's draw the front of this leg. So I'm bringing this down, imagining this imaginary line that goes across here. And I'm going to draw this back. Again, imagine this line coming across and then underneath here, and that gets tucked underneath the body. Let's draw the lower part of the leg. So here, I could probably draw this even longer. Again, drawing this line a little bit shorter and tucking this underneath that upper part of the leg. On this side, going across and tucking this underneath. I'm going to do that 3 times. So coming down, across, and up, across, and up. Here I'll come down, across, and up somewhere. Here I'll go across and up. So now that you have basic building blocks of the body, you can go and do the detail. So along here at the bottom, it's got these little hooves, so I'm going to color in the bottom black. I'll do the exact same thing on the back hind legs. And on the front leg here. Okay, now that I have those legs in, you can, if you want, draw the 4th leg in the back there, but it might be a little bit hard to see, but I'll try to fit that in. So along here, there's probably just a line like that, and then the bottom part of the foot there. Okay, let's get into the face. So in the face area, there's a separation. So at the top here, there's a line that comes across like so, and then the eyes. So I'm going to drop down a little bit, and draw a line that goes across on tops of both sides of the eyes. Here I'm going to come down, straight down, and then while I'm at it, I'm going to come down, leave a gap, and then draw the mouth region. So this with a gap, dropping that down, so this line is actually continuous. I'm drawing an angled line, same angle as this, splitting that in half. Then here with the eyes, I just want to draw the bottoms in that same angle. I'll split that eye in half using vertical lines. I'm going to color in the right side square, and on the left side here I'll color in the left side square. And then it's got some cheek details, so over here on the side I'll draw a line that goes straight up on the left, and then again drawing a line that looks like it's continuous all the way along. And then on the side here it looks like there's a bit of ear detail coming all the way down and across. And I think that's it. There we have it. There's a very simple 2D perspective drawing using a Minecraft sheep. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please tell your friends, get them to subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.